much better. The price is a little higher than a nylon kit. For YRT rotary table bearings, they are combined axial and sorry. They are combined axial and radial cylindrical roller bearings. With one axial radial inner ring, one axial radial outer ring, and one axial cover. And there are two rows of cylindrical rollers arranged in nylon or brass cage. And one full installation of radial cylindrical rollers. There are mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring. Okay. With this kind of structure, the YRT rotary table bearings have many advantages, such as it can bear axial load and radial load and overturning torque, and it means can bear different directions over the load. It have a higher load capacity, and it can replace 2 or more normal bearings. So the price is also expensive than the normal cross roller bearings, because it can replace 2 or more normal bearings, and with the mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring, so it is easy to maintain and install. Because there are mounting holes, so it is no need to use the bearing seat. So this structure is much better with this shaft system. For this model, it is YRT 100, and here this model it is YRT 200, and here it is YRT 260. Of course, we still have the smaller one, for example, YRT 50, and the big one, for example, YRT 580 and YRT 980 and YRT 1200, which is much bigger and is also very heavy. Those are more the main models of the YRT rotary table bearings. At the same time, we have another series of YRT rotary table bearing. It is ZKLDF, which the rotation speed is faster than the YRT series, and the YRTS series the rotation speed also faster than the YRT rotary table bearings. So it depends on your working condition. We can recommend to you the most suitable bearings for you. For the YRT rotary table bearings, it is widely used in the 5-axial and 4-axial and 5-axial machine tools and its accessories, and the milling head machine, and the grinding machine, lab devices, measuring instrument, etc. Okay, now let me introduce our cross roller bearings. For cross roller bearings, it mainly include RA series, RB, and RU, CRBH, and CRBE, XU, SX, XSU series. Now, let me introduce our RB models. This model is our RB tab. The model number is 20025, and this model is 2508. One is big, one is small, but both of these are the RB series. For RB series of cross roller bearings, it is a standard cross roller bearings with the structure of the outer ring. The outer ring is divided into 2 parts. It is separated. For the inner ring, it is integral structure. You see. This is the RB series. It is most suitable for the parts that require the rotation accuracy of the inner ring, because the inner ring is an integral structure. For this model, it is our RA series. For RA type, it is obtained by reducing the thickness of RB series inner ring and outer ring, so it is much slim. It is a compact model, compact with RB. And similarly, the structure is same. The outer ring is divided into two parts in the axial direction, and the inner ring is an integral structure. For this kind of smaller bearings, it is widely used in with the lightweight and small space requirement, because it is a compact and slim model. Okay, now let me introduce our IU series. For this model, it is our IU 85. This model is our IU 66, and this one is RU 42. This model is our RU 148 X, RU 148 series. For this model, we can all the RU series we can make it with two different kinds of the holes. For example, this one it is RU 148X. For X, it means the hole, the mounting hole is different. The outer ring hole is a countersink screw hole, and the inner ring hole it is a screw hole. But for the same model, the same size, we have different holes. For example, this one. This one is also RU148, but it is RU148G series. For G, that means both the inner ring and the outer ring, the hole, it is a countersink screw hole. 我还是你先去忙吧。我先忙。Yes, that's the main difference. So X means inner ring is screw hole, outer ring is countersink screw hole, and for G it means inner ring and outer ring. It is the same direction of the countersink screw hole. This is a brass cage, which is part of the material of the YRT rotary table bearings. This model is our XU series. XU series. This model is XU 120222 model. From its appearance, it looks like RU series, but when you see clearly, that's different. You see the inner ring and the outer ring, the height is different. Can you see? So it has a height difference for the inner ring and outer ring. And the hole for the outer ring in this model is the screw hole, and the inner ring it is a through hole. So the mounting the for the interface mounting hole is different. With this kind of structure, for XU series, it is also very easy to install and maintain. For all our YRTS retrievable bearings, the axial and radial run out accuracy grade is P4 and P2. And for the crossover bearings, the accuracy grade level is P5, P4, and P2. So it has different series. Of course, the higher the better, but it also depends on your working condition to choose which series is most suitable uh, for your machine. And for the inner ring of crossover bearings, it ranges from 20 millimeters to 2000 millimeters. And at the same time, we can offer customized bearings for you. In the crossover bearings, the cylindrical rollers arranged in two 90-degree V-shaped raceways separated by a space block one by one in vertical arrangement. For the inner ring and outer ring, it can both integral or separated structure. And what's more, there are some series such as the RU series and this model XU series and XS series, SU series. It has a mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring. For the crossover bearings, it is widely used in the robotic industry and medical equipment and the CNC machine and the marine instrument, etc. So that means for the parts that need to rotate, um, for example, not for example, you rotate not only for the axial direction, also radial direction or the overturning direction. Both are all of those are okay. So it needs the bearings to make the machine work smoothly. For Luoyang Yifan Precision Bearing Manufacturing Company Limited, established in 2004, um, benefits from Luoyang's unique bearing industrial foundation. We have forged a professional quality management system and over 18 years of development. Uh, we know we have professional technical team, and we can also offer with you the a whole system of after-sales services. For our bearings, it has exported to more than 50 countries, such as the United Kingdom and the USA, Russia, Mexico, Japan, etc., and all have enjoyed a high reputation among our customers. We can offer you with good quality and a reasonable price. For all our bearings, we have inspected after each procedure. And it has passed the ISO and SGS certification. The accuracy of the cross-roller bearing, it is P4, it is P5, P4, and P2. That is the same with ABEC7 and ABEC9. That is just a different standard in different countries. If you are interested in our products, please don't hesitate to contact with us. You can leave a message here, or you can visit our Alibaba website and choose the item you are interested in. In the Alibaba website, there are details with pictures and specs, and the technical process, etc. That you can check it in detail in the product fair. Hello, so you can check it in detail in our website, and you can send us an inquiry, or leave us message or chat with us on the trade manager directly with us. We will reply to you as soon as possible, or you can let us know your working condition and your requirement, such as the rotation speed and which machine you want to use, and the rotation speed and the load capacity, etc. Then we can recommend with you the most suitable bearings for you, because we have different series. You can the slewing bearings and the cross-roll bearings, YRTS table bearings, and the harmonic bearings, and what's more, we can offer customers the bearings for you. So just let us know your working condition and detail requirement, then we can recommend it to you. This model is our RU series. See, can you see the height is in the ring height. It is a difference here. It's heavy. The outer beam, this is the screw hole, and for the inner ring, it is the through hole. So for the through hole, that is no screw. You can see. With this kind of structure, you can install it directly with those holes, so it's no need the bearing seat or the shaft system. Our brand is EFANT, EFANT, and our company name is Loyal EFANT Precision Bearing Manufacturing Company Limited. We have been in this line for more than 18 years, and we have factory in Loyal City. If you come to China, we welcome you to visit our factory. And most models, especially for the smaller one, we have in stock. So for our lead time, and if we have in stock, it usually takes about within 3 days. 3 days. Of course, it also depends on your quantity. Because even we have in stock, we have to before delivery, before package, we still have to check it for the radio and axial runout, the appearance, and the other aspects. So it also takes the time. Even we have stock, we still have to check it. And for example, some clients, they may need a different clearance. Clearance have CC 0 and C0 and C1. Most clients use CCO clearance, but it also depends on your working condition. So we have to adjust it according to your order. It will take time. But we have light forging materials, so don't worry about the lead time. Now I want to introduce the technical processing. Uh, First, we have to have enough forging. For the forging, the material is GCR15 and GCR15 SIMN. For the big one, which is the diameter, the biggest diameter is over 300 millimeters. Then the material we will use GCR 15 SRMN. And of course, for the GCR 15 and the GCR 15 SRMN, both materials with the features of high precision, high rigidity, and heavy load capacity. And that is also our bearing's main features. For this model, it is also both the inner ring and the outer ring has a mounting holes. The inner ring mounting holes, it is screw hole, and for the outer ring, the hole is a screw hole. So that is and the inner ring and the outer ring are both integral structure. With this structure, it has a higher rigidity. For the technical process, first I will have to prepare the forging with GCR15 and the GCR15 SIMN material. With enough forging, then we need to lasing it. For lasing part, with the CNC lasing machine, we also have rough lasing and fine lasing. Then if the model is the RU series or XU series, which needs the mounting holes, then we will go to the drilling machine to drill the holes for each bearings. After drilling, then we will move to the most important part, that is process. That is the heat treatment. For the heat treatment, we adapt different types. Most models we use bath oil quenching. Bath oil quenching. But if the models that which is quite bigger, and the bus oil quenching is not suitable, then we will choose other method of the quenching. After heat treatment, the rigidity the rigidity will become hair. So after heat treatment, we will inspect for each bearings to make sure it has reached the standard hardness. For the standard hardness, it is HCR 58 to 62. Most of our bearings can reach to HCR 60. After heat treatment, because we can use different kinds of the quenching method, so the color may be different. Some after heat treatment it looks green. Some are maybe looks like a brown color, which is that is because of the heat treatment. After heat treatment, we will go to the grinding machine and to make it more smooth. Some grinding machine to make the grind the innery, and some for the outery. That is also CNC grinding machine. And after grinding, after we check it, the accuracy and the radial runout and the axial runout to make sure every part it is perfect. Then we will go to the assembling part to assemble the cylindrical rollers. This one is a cylindrical rollers. This one is smaller. Of course, it is depend on the model. The cylindrical rollers size is also different. After assembling, then we will make the laser print machine to print the logo and the model name. For example, this one is EFRT 100, and there are our model names here. It is E fund. Yeah. After the laser marking, then we can pack it. For the smaller one, and first we pack it with a plastic bag, and plastic bag, and then we put into our color box. But if the model is big, so if you use color box, maybe it is not so good. So we will wrap it with the plastic bag and wrap it for several layers to make sure the safety on transportation, and then put it in a wood carton. So even it is overseas and a long transportation, that is no problem. That is the process of of our bearings. For each process we have to inspect it one by one to make sure the quality can meet class requirement. And some class need the P2 accuracy, which is higher, and some need P4. We will test it to make sure it reaches the related level according to the orders. For the most part of the crossword bearings and harmonic bearings and the wide rotary tip bearings, especially the smaller model, we have large stock. So if you are interested, if you place orders, we can send within 3 days. Hello， 就没人来接替我。
来了，我来了。想到中午吃什么饭了吗？
啥都行，那还好说。
爸说今天中午吃什么呀？
不完再说，慌啥的，出去走着看。
我这连申请月费都没，都没。我就是今天把这个搞成那个不在我这做的。 找到位置。
Hi, this is Annie from Loyang Precision Manufacturing Company. It will last about 1 hour. I will introduce our company and our main products to you. So if you can anything, you can contact with me immediately through this live show. Or you can leave your email address to us and our colleague will send our products catalog for you. Okay, now let me briefly talk about our company. Loyang Precision Bearing Manufacturing Company Limited is located in Jianxi Industrial Park, Henan Province, China. It is established in 2004, mainly to manufacture RB, RA, CRBH, RU, SX, Axial Series cross roller bearings, YRTS, YRTC, ZKLDF, rotary table bearings, and also manufacture slowing bearings, harmonic reducer bearings, and non-standard bearings. For 80 years, we have ISO SDS certification and mainly and professionally replace IQ, THK, ISA, SKF, LA, SKF, and other foreign brands. and other foreign brands. All products all barring have been exported to more than.
你可以休息一会儿了，其实一直后面长时间的。
你说这样的，为什么
主要是坐在这儿，然后可以跟你说一些。
反正就是看看就行，没事。More than 50 countries, such as Korea, Russia, Japan, Canada, and other countries, and enjoy a high reputation at home and abroad. Okay, now let me introduce our products. Today, introduce our RUS cross-roller barring, RB and RA type
买家
cross-roller
在商城
barring.
看直播，打个招呼吧。
谁呀？
关吧，咱自己的什么这个人。
我也感觉说好像这都没有人。我也不知道是哪个，这应该是你的手机吧？roller barring and YRT rotary table barring. Okay, now I will introduce our RB. I will introduce our RB cross roller barring. This one is RB25. This one is RB2508 cross roller barring. RB is a standard model of cross roller barring. You can see here the outer ring is divided into two parts, and the inner ring is integral, so it is most suitable for parts that require the rotating accuracy of the inner ring. Okay, now this one is RA type cross roller barring. Just like RFR, the structure is similar. The outer ring is divided into two parts. The inner ring is integral. But RA type is a compact model obtained by reducing the RB inner ring and outer ring. Reduce the thickness of inner RB type inner ring and outer ring. It is more suitable for parts that with compact, lightweight, and small space requirements. Okay, now can you see these three cross roller barring? This one is RU66, and the middle one is RU. The upper one, is RU42 cross roller barring, and the middle one is RU66 cross roller barring, and the last one is RU85 cross roller barring. About RU series cross roller barring, the most characteristics are there are mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring, so it is easier for installation and cost saving for maintenance. Okay, now this one. This one in the inner is YT100 rotary table barring. The structure is very special. You can see there is an axial cover, an axial radial inner ring, one axial radial outer ring, and one and two, and it has two cylindrical rollers in the axial direction and arranged into two braces. Okay, can you see here two blue parts arranged into braces or nylon cages. In this one T100 rotary table barring, the blue parts is nylon cages, but we also can replace it with brass cages. This yellow parts. It also has one for installation, cross roller bearing. It also has one for installation rollers. Just like RU type, there are mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring. So about these structures, YRT rotary table bearing have many advantages, such as one bearing can replace one, two or more ordinary bearings, and the shaft system is more simple. Hello, welcome to our live show. This is Annie from Loyang Yifan Precision Bearing Manufacturing Company. I just sent you a name card, okay? If you have anything, you can contact with me immediately, or you can follow us and leave your email address to us. Okay, now I just talk about our YRT. You just preview the RA series, okay? Okay, now I will introduce our RA type cross roller bearings. This one is RA type cross roller bearings. It is a compact model obtained by reducing the thickness of RB type inner ring and outer ring. And just like the RB type, the structure is similar. The outer ring is divided into two parts. Can you see this line? The outer ring is divided into two parts, and the inner ring is integral. So it is most suitable for parts. It is most suitable for parts with lightweight and small space requirements. Okay, what can I do for you? How can I help you? Nothing. Okay, now I'll I will continue to introduce our YRT 100. What I just say? YRT have many advantages, such as one bearing can replace two or more ordinary bearings, and the shaft system is more simple, and the structure is much better, because there are mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring, so it is easier for installation and cost saving for maintenance. It can bear axial and radial load and overturning torque. It has higher precision and higher rigidity and a higher load. Our YRT rotary table bearings mostly used in 5-axis, 6-axis machine tools, medical equipment, lab devices, grinding machine, homing machine. So if you have anything, you can contact with us immediately, okay? Stop.真是。对，最中间是阿里，然后那个 ICU， 还有这个 YouTube 电脑用的是 YouTube 一起播了，但是感觉这个 ICU 还有这个 YouTube 上基本上没人看，阿里还是有的。
阿里因为它有时候会推文，
对，
但是 ICU 的话呢，全程可能是靠自己去的。
对， 是。
您现在 SU 是发到 YouTube 订阅数量多少？
好像是之前的那个 YouTube 好像增加了1个人，还是增加了2个，大概是7个。然后我现在就是我不是来这儿之后又另开了1个，还没有人呢。
它上面是有一个YouTube上面有一个可以邀请，对，它就是可以，就你这个订阅号，你可以邀请别人去关注。就之前雨杰那个，雨杰现在有300多个人，
行，
就是你也可以，发一些同行的呀，或者说是比如说他们谁家的有那啥，都可以邀请他们去关注呀啥的，
行，
可以让他们发一发。
好，我回来今天再看看。你这是准备泡什么？
红茶，这里面有茶叶，你们谁想喝？
红茶是吧？好，你带的吗？好，好，就是那个蓝色的球队。
这里现在咱带的是白茶，这个是绿茶，好多在哪里？这个都可以。
好。好像也没人。Hello, is anyone there? Okay, no. We just talking about China tea. Okay, now let's go back to begin. Hello, this is Annie from Loyang Infant Precision Barrier Manufacturing Limited Company. It will last about 1 hour, mainly to introduce our company and our main products. Okay, now let me introduce our company briefly first. Loyang Infant Precision Barrier Manufacturing Company is specializes in high precision, high rigidity, high load cross roller bearings, YRT rotary table bearings, harmonic reducer bearings, and customized bearings for 18 years. We have ISO SGS certification and professionally replace IKO, THK, INA, SKF, and other foreign brands. Our main products are RB, RA, CRBH, RU, XU, XSU series cross roller bearings, YRT, YRTS, YRTC, ZKLDF, rotary table bearings. I think I'm right, not wrong. ZKLDF, right. Rotary table bearings and swing bearings with gear or external gear slewing bearing, inner gear slewing bearing, or customized bearings. Our bearings are exported to more than 50 countries, such as Russia, Japan, Canada, the USA, and other countries, and have other countries, and enjoyed high reputation at home and abroad. Over the past 10 years development, we have a professional team to produce, assembly, and design. So you can choose us for sure. Okay, now let me briefly introduce our products. This big one is YRT 200 table bearing, and this small one is the YRT 100 rotary table bearings. They both belong to rotary table bearing, but the size isn't the same. But the structure is similar. Is similar. They both have an axial cover, an axial radial inner ring, one axial radial outer ring. There are mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring. Two round cylindrical rollers in the axial direction and arranged into brass cages or or nylon cages. One for installation rollers, one for installation cylindrical rollers. Uh, because these unique structures, it has many advantages, such as one bearing can replace two or more ordinary bearings, and the shaft system is more simple, and the structure is much better. It can bear axial and radial load and overturning torque. Uh, it has higher precision and rigidity and load because there are mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring, so it is easier for installation and cost saving for maintenance. Our YRT rotary table bearings are widely used in 5-axis, 6-axis machine tools, cross machine tools, hobby machine, grinding machine, hobby machine, grinding machine, lab devices, medical instrument, and robotic industry and other industry. Okay, now this one is RU42, and the next one is RU66, and the next one is RU85. They they are all RU series crossover bearings. The most characteristic is that there are mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring, just like one rotary table bearings. So it is easier for installation and maintain and cost saving for maintenance. So if you want to spend less money, you can choose RU series. Because one T rotary bearings the price of one T rotary table bearings are much higher. Okay, now this one is RA cross roller bearings. The outer ring is divided into two parts. The inner ring is an integral, so it is obtained by reducing the thickness of RB type inner ring and outer ring. This one is the RB cross roller bearings. The outer ring is divided into two parts, and the inner ring is integral. It is most suitable for parts that require the rotating accuracy of the inner ring. Uh, about the rollers, we can provide ball rollers. We can provide ball rollers, or this small one, or cylindrical rollers. And about the YT cages, we can also provide nano cages, all these yellow parts, or brass cages, and of course we have other cages. Okay, what time is it? It's 11:25. It's 11:25. Hello, this is Annie from Loyang Yifan Precision Manufacturing Company. It will last about 1 hour, and it almost done. Okay, now at the last time, I will introduce our company again. Loyang Yifan Precision Manufacturing Company is located in Jianxi. In Loyang Jianxi Industrial Park, Henan Province, Loyang, Henan Province, China. China. It is established in 2004, specializing in high precision, high rigidity, high load cross-roller bearing, YRTS rotary table bearing, harmonic radius bearing, slewing bearings, and customized bearings. For 80 years, we have ISO, SGS certification, and professionally replace IKO, THK, INA, SKF, and other foreign brands. Our bearings are exported to more than 50 countries, such as Russia, Korea, Canada, Thailand, and other countries, and enjoy a high reputation at home and abroad. Okay, now I think it's time to say goodbye. Okay, now I will introduce our products to you. I will introduce RU. This one is RU42. About the RU series cross-roller bearings. The inner ring and the outer ring are both integral, but there are mounting holes both in inner ring and outer ring. Okay, you can see the black parts. It is the sealing rings, both in this one and this one. It can prevent dust and other things from polluting the bearings. So it is easier for installation and cost saving for maintenance. The price is much is much lower than 1T rotary table bearing. So if you have less money, you can choose this RU series. Okay. Okay, now I think. Okay, now let me see the time. I want to see. Can you see this yellow part? This is yellow. This is brass cages. It can use in YRT rotary table bearings, but we can also use nano. This one we can also use this blue parts. Is yellow cages. In this yellow cages in YRT rotary table bearings. Okay. I think I really think it's time to say goodbye. So see you next time. Oh, bye bye.